Hello, and welcome back to the Ultrasim Challenge. I had a bit of audio issues with this, so the first 10 minutes or so don't have game audio, so I put some music in. So we ate our floor cake, and now we're checking out our goals. We're going to really be going hard on the postcards collection. Um, and we have to start joining after school activities. Now, I want to complete all of these, although technically you really don't need to do both football and cheerleading because they both give the same bonus. So, depending on time and all that kind of stuff, I might not. Um, but you do get different trophies for each of them. So, we may do football, but I'm going to focus on cheerleading, uh, chess, and computer club. And, of course, also the drama club. Now, I haven't done this in a little while, but I didn't realize. Maybe it's because previously, when I had done it, I had gone to being a drama club member as a child, and then aged up and that kind of thing. But you can't be a drama club member, even though drama club only meets on weekends. So that's adding a little bit of extra time. So yeah. So we got our postcards started. Doing our homework. Our number one goal is to um, to get an A first, because once we have an A in school, we can basically coast off of that. Sorry, my throat's not in the best condition. So we're going to practice some cheerleading, um, and basically simulation leg, of course. Experience some simulation leg, do some cheerleading, get our fitness up. Um, Unfortunately, cheerleading doesn't meet every day of the week, so our progression in it isn't super fast, but we can functionally stay in high school forever until we decide to graduate. Yes, hello, Mum. We're just working out. Yes, getting our pen pal sorted. And you can see it is now summer carnival. We're going to try to hit that up as well. We'd like to finish that. We're still eating with chopsticks to get the chopstick savvy trait. Actually, I think we may already have it, but it doesn't really matter. We'll just keep using them. Now we're going to buy some fireworks so that we can go and do this this holiday. We're going to go and head over to Whalebert's Waves. Now, this is one of the lots. I placed it from the gallery and then modified it, obviously, to make it a business. This is one of my first times going to businesses. Ah, yes, and here's where I notice I have my rival. So Noah is my rival on the cheerleading team. Now I have to make sure that he's my enemy for one of my aspirations. So unfortunately, Noah, we're not going to get along. So we're going to throw some confetti to work on our party spirit. We're drinking with children, like all good responsible teenagers, I guess. I think it's funny that they made this a martini glass when, teens can do toasts too. And so I figure I would gossip with my cousin to finish one of these aspirations, but I don't think she likes me very much. She's not a gossiper. Good for her. She's kind of had enough of me. But regardless, everyone is here in the rain in their bathing suits. to celebrate. Now, I have to keep an eye on my mischief skill because, as I was swimming around, because if your mischief skill is too high, like say you max out mischief skill, you will never get prom royalty. You'll always get jester. And that was the firework. That's the little spinner thing. I've never actually like paid that much attention to them. They're quite neat. So I have the glimmerstone. The glimmerstone keeps coming back into my inventory even though I keep destroying it. I'm not sure what's up with that. So yes, here I am working on my charisma. I'm doing my best to keep my charisma above my mischief skill. I do need to max mischief as a teen to get the I can't remember if it's a trait or just the unlocked socials. I'm pretty sure it's a trait though, for maxing mischief as a teen. But I'm doing my best to keep my charisma above it at the time, until at least we get prom royalty. I don't know if we'll get prom royalty the first, second, third, fourth prom we go to. I don't know, since we can functionally just keep going to proms. So yeah, Lilith Vitor showed up at our house. I'm not sure why. You know, like vampires do, I guess. I think she feels a kinship with Enzo, you know? Uh, yeah, and then I saw someone was in a Servo's treehouse, and it was definitely not Servo. It was Enzo. So we're just working on our projects. We want to get our grade up, and then I was just gonna go and do something on the PC with the postcards, and Zev of B3K, my alien ancestor, got exploded. She died from a meteor. The death was fairly new, so I had to see it with her. And she's an alien, so I mean, I feel like it made sense. So I'm never bringing Enzo to school here, because if you bring two teens to school, for some reason the game feels that one of them isn't at school. So like they'll physically be there, but they won't do anything that they're supposed to do. They won't have any tasks or anything. Not sure why that is, but yeah. So he doesn't go to this school, I guess. We go to a private school and he doesn't. So yeah, he is our rival. We are not actually really enemies or anything yet. So we're just disliked. So we have to make Noah hate us. And we apparently sit alone in the front row of the class. I feel like this is very fitting for a teacher's pet here. So at lunch, we tried to make some friends. I really like this academy that I downloaded. I can't remember the name of it on the gallery, but it's very much like a dark academia sort of thing. So we send Cleo off to cheerleading. I'm gonna have her practice hard. I'm not too worried about the fallout from that, because we do have a lot of points. We can get moodlet solvers. We can get all sorts of stuff. First thing, though, that we're definitely going to get is the potion of youth. I obviously don't need it yet, but I always make sure to have at least one on me at all times. Oh, and we've got game sound back. So yeah, we're gonna do a bunch of projects. I just got these from the buy mode. Just did a bunch of those. Got my grade up as fast as possible. practicing some more cheerleading. And yeah, stuck the landing. Good job. Look at her go. She's a natural. Don't you hate when you try and do your homework and your dead uncle is just hovering? I know you guys can relate. I can relate. Obviously. Yeah, he's kind of cringe, isn't he? Yeah, so we're trying to destroy the Glimmerstone. For some reason, it just keeps showing up back in my inventory. I don't know if it's like bugged or something. I don't know what the deal is. So yes, we're off to jog to clear our mind. Got to get that, those motives and everything in the green. Sorry, the character values. I've started having Enzo be argumentative with people because the conflict resolution is going to require me fixing relationships. I didn't get it high enough as a child. So, uh, I'm having him ruin all of his relationships so that I can help him fix them. Yeah, and I guess we're just. I don't know what happened there. Like he like looked over and then the teacher's giving us the side eye. Like what's going on? Apparently everyone wore their team shirts to school today. I wasn't informed. So I realized here, I guess I had stayed studying for the exam downstairs, even though I told my sim to come upstairs and go to school, go to class, and she was getting in trouble. So I immediately paused, switched my aspirations, and I got the get in trouble part of that aspiration. There's a lot going on in the front row here. So next port of call is university, and I don't know what was going on with the events, but they just spammed my thing. So yeah, we're taking mixology classes. Basically, if you take 10 mixology classes, you will get a certificate of mixology, and it shows up where your diplomas and stuff show up. It's not really a trait, but it is something that you can get, and you can start getting it when you're a teen. So yeah, wrote to my my pen pals, had mom stalk me while I was doing my project, which was a little bit weird. Worked on charisma. Not really sure how that helps with charisma, but yeah, and then we're back at school the next day. And I saw Darling doing a T-pose challenge, so had to pause and get that. I couldn't remember what level it was of anything. It's been quite some time since I was doing the teen part. So we're going to do the T-pose challenge. This has not aged well. But sure. And look, see, now people will actually sit in the same row as me. Alright, now we're going to start messing with Noah. And after school, we head home and work on more cheerleading. Oh. We're having a rough time today, I guess. We did our homework while our fast food cashier mother told us what to do, and then worked on our charisma. And then talked to our pen pal. Oh, and we lost Hammy tonight while I was out for a jog to calm my emotions. It's fine. We don't need Hammy anymore. I'm actually just waiting for the other one to die. And we played some video games because Summerfest. It's Summerfest now, and we need to play video games for Summerfest. Well, games in general. This was weird. The teacher in the other class decided to hit on me. That was not cool. Absolutely not, sir. Inappropriate. But I can't report him to a dean or anything, so we're just going to be mean to him. So we finished school, headed home, and we had Mom try to change the weather, which she failed at. So I made her try again, even though she was terrified of being out in the storm. Because we have Summerfest things to do. We're on our way to the park. So we headed over to the park. It's still raining, but it's clearing out. We got to play with some fire. We got to do some barbecuing over here. We got stuff to do, okay? So we got no time for bad weather. So we played with some fire a little bit. We did some barbecuing. It is funny that you just have to start the barbecue to complete it rather than like other holidays where you have to like eat the food after. So we headed home. We all played Wii Sports together. And then I did my homework. And we're pretty done the holiday, so that's good. We talked to our pen pal a little bit more. Now, we have to do a career day. I don't have a career day on my calendar yet, and everything I've done to try and figure out how to trigger a career day does not tell me that there's a possibility to trigger a career day. Um, I remember the first couple times I did this, the career day showed up rather regularly. So I'm worried about that. So yeah, we had mom and grandma chatting while I did a cheer routine in the middle of them. Oh, and fell directly on my face. Yeah, I don't have high hopes. So yes, setting the table to keep our responsibility up. Although, again, responsibility is super easy. And here we are, we're getting our Simfluencer job. Which, again, why can I be a Simfluencer but not be in Drama Club? Drama Club being only on weekends. But I digress. We have to reach level 3 in the Simfluencer career, so we're doing that. She's off onto the PC doing that. We're going to stream ourselves doing our morning routine and then head off to school. Once again, apparently I'm underdressed, and we're going to torment Noah a bit before class starts. It's now my daily thing. Come to school, torment him. I took the exam there with no papers. Telekinetic exam writing, amazing. So we're finally considered enemies. So that was great. Sorry we're going by so quickly. There was a lot of the same thing every day, and then I got really bad shots of everything this week. Alright, so we're asking Ollie to be our big woohoo friends, which super awkward that my brother came out to be part of that conversation. So yeah, we're just gonna be all cash about it, Ollie, and like Enzo's here. You have an opinion on this? Okay. So we're heading over to the cuddle carts. We have to uh, woohoo in the cuddle carts for one of the aspirations. My cousin, who doesn't like gossip, telling me that she heard about us through gossip. Just saying. Quite interesting. And there we go, milestone complete. I tell you, it took everything in me to figure out how to be boyfriend and girlfriend. Um, I actually don't want to be his girlfriend. I'm literally just starting this relationship so I can break up with him, which sounds terrible. Um, yeah, originally I wanted to date uh, Cassandra Goth and Jeffrey Landgrab in high school. That's just not working out. Jeffrey Landgrab will not talk to me. So yes, I had to make a social bunny post. Apparently I can't post about starting a relationship, which I think is a major oversight. I don't know why I can't, but there we go. Um, So yes, calling about college parties. So I was really worried because my first run through of this, originally I could not get the sneak out call. So I ended up cheating at that time because I just couldn't get the call. But they've changed it so you can actually call about it and trigger it yourself. So I went to a college party. Enzo is making mom mad at him. Oh, he's in such a mood. Uh, so I did go to the party. I came back from the party, but I didn't get the milestone. Or not the milestone, the part of the aspiration. So I'm thinking maybe it's because I didn't actually perform the sneak out action, but it says when you actually read it that you don't have to actually sneak out, you can just go without asking. So I'm not sure. I'm going to try again. Uh, oh, yes, and we got broken in again with a different burglar this time. Apparently, we just look very burglarable. I'm sorry if you can hear my dog. He's crying because I'm talking to the computer. So yeah, this time Servo didn't do Servo things. Um, our alarm went off and the police came. Uh, I was actually hoping that Enzo or Cleo, honestly, would take a selfie with the burglar. I know that they're supposed to do that. Uh, but no, nobody did anything. We just watched them beat each other up in our entranceway. And Cleo's like, I don't have time for this. I have work. I have things to do. So we just let him take Mr. Burglar away. I was surprised that Servo didn't do the zap thing again, because he is a defense matrix bot, so I don't know why it's different this time. But yes, so I'm gonna replace the front window here with a sneak out window. There's absolutely nowhere I can add trellis to the bedrooms, so we're gonna have to do it this way. So we're gonna do a lifestyle review and then head over to the bowling alley. I have once again shot myself in the foot with getting the incredibly friendly. Oh yes, and Kaito is he's naked. He was from a family I bought I downloaded off the gallery, and apparently he has one outfit. So I made a club because if I introduce myself to anyone, we go right to good friend level. That incredibly friendly trait is absolutely killing me right now. So I made a club. This is the only way I can meet someone and not become good friends with them right off the bat. Um, so I am working up my relationship with everyone here, but honestly, I have met so many people at this point. Oh, yeah, and suddenly, yeah, apparently me and Cassandra are gonna go woohoo in a dumpster. Not right now, Cassandra. Maybe later. You're a little bit late for the cuddle cart, sadly. So yeah, I worked hard getting my relationship with everyone up here, but we're running out of teens that I don't know, and I've already met so many. I'm good friends with everyone. So I kind of think it should count that I'm good friends rather than just friends. So yeah. So I have Enzo. He's going to vote for Cleo for royalty, and Cleo voted for Enzo for jester. We're gonna dance in the most cringe way possible, and then we are going to get our announcement. Now, I actually didn't think this would this would work out this way, but I got uh, royalty on Cleo, and Enzo got jester. So, like, I know that they count your votes higher, but yeah. So here I am trying to get a picture of me and Enzo, and for the life of me, this would not work. So we went over to the pier, and we took pictures in the photo booth. Um, so just so that I'd have some pictures of the night. I also, when I got home, um, edited our little picture room. I got some family pictures. Well, they still had the buff because you can't just put the hats on. You have to have a certain buff to be wearing the jester hat and the crown. So I got some pictures of Enzo and Cleo together. I got some family pictures as well. Um, and I got the photo booth pictures, and she's going to keep all those, like take them with her to college and that kind of stuff. The family pictures, she's going to take at least some of them when she moves out. Yeah, she's in a bit of a phase, but she's going to go for a little jog, clear her mind, get her emotional control under control, or emotional well-being under control, I guess. I wonder if that actually, it seems to actually help with the phase, so that's pretty cool. And we're going to get a new pen pal, or write to a pen pal. I can't remember which part this was. And so yeah, now I have to be mean on Social Bunny. So I haven't really used Social Bunny so much. So I'm adding all my family. I ended up removing Ollie because he's not someone I need to keep up with because we're about to break up with him. No hard feelings. I do apologize. I'm sorry. I know. No, it's not you. It's not me. It's my aspiration. I'm sorry. Uh, again, Enzo's part of that post-breakup talk. Thanks for the support, I guess. It's really awkward. So I decided just to be mean to that teacher on Social Bunny a bunch. And of course, I have all the rest of it done. So that's our first teen milestone done, or teen aspiration done. So we're still working on our character values. I think we're coming along pretty good. The empathy is pretty easy to get all in one go. Just volunteer a bunch. We got basically our one new milestone for woohoo, one for royalty, and one for breakup, and then of course falling in love. I fell in love with Cassandra. Yeah, apparently I fell in love with the teacher. That's no. Got an enemy, got all that kind of stuff. So yeah, it was our second phase. It says childhood phase, but the phase that I'm actually in is a teen phase. So I don't know. They should probably change the wording on that at the very least. But yeah, we're kind of moving away from a lot of focus on the milestones now. But our next, we got our new traits, and our next episode will be at least one, maybe more of the aspirations. We'll see. Yeah, I see we got our chopstick savvy there. We got our untroubled. I think we're motoring along pretty fine. Anyway, see you next time. And thank you for watching. Bye-bye.